Everyone, welcome to All Signs Daily Tarot, and this reading will be for what just messages you need to hear now. So we'll keep it general. Could be love, could be work, career, family situations, spiritual situations, what have you. We're going to do messages for you now. Aries all the way through Pisces. So let's see what we have for Aries. Let's get right into it. Aries, please. These readings are good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement is just fine. Purification, happiness, and playfulness. Okay. So something, it's like happiness is like right around the corner here. Could have something to do with messages also coming in. But there's a need to like purify the things that, yeah, like just bring a little bit more warmth into your life, I feel, because it's kind of a wintry scene here. And she's got this like kind of magic touch here with the hand here. So like just kind of getting lit up about things, I feel, purifying anything that just feels cold, or, don't feel like everybody's cold, or don't feel like things are hopeless, or, things like that. I get the sense of like that kind of energy needs to be purified because there's happiness here, something growing. Okay, so let's see what else we got tarot wise. What are the messages for Aries, please? I didn't mention too, playfulness. I'm sorry, playfulness was your other card here. Okay. Yeah, definitely. There's been some sort of ending to purify here from, something to let go of, something that's just exhausted all avenues, just needs to be let go of, purified, that sort of thing. This could be a relationship, romantic relationship. This could have been like a bad experience with a job or something along those lines, but it feels like it needs to be let go of the best way possible. Those things don't just immediately just disappear from our energy or anything like that, but at least trying to, purify our thoughts away from this energy. Whatever ended here, at least for the time being, needed to end. That doesn't mean it won't come back around again, like if it's a person or something like that, but it's just right now it's needing to move your energy away from that, especially in the mental field. Yeah, these swords. Yeah, there's some kind of message coming in here, I feel, for you guys. So I feel like that's your message for you now, is that there will be some sort of communication here. And it's going to be something to, when this message comes in, I feel like it needs to be embraced more with happiness and pleasure and fun and playfulness, rather than holding on to past emotional feelings about a situation. Because the Eight of Cups is when we need to, we look at our emotions and we see what they were and how much we invested into something. But at some point, we need to just sort of leave that in the past, and let it go and move towards newer energies. So I feel like this is a pretty clear message that right now is a time to start strategizing towards what will make you happy. And we can't do anything about someone else. Like if you're waiting for love to come into your life, we can't like make that happen. I mean, we can manifest and we can do all those things, but we can't make a certain person do what we need them to do. Or, even like your own self. I feel like this is just needing to purify all these things that did not serve you, and like embrace more fun and happiness, playfulness in your life, and do your best to let go of things that have been emotionally difficult for you. This year just came into my mind. This year, maybe it's been more than that, but especially this year, I feel, and move towards like this other energy. So that's what I get for you, Aries. You know what? Let's see what you're moving towards. Yeah, messages coming in. So something more light, playful coming in for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, the sun card here too. All right. Yeah. So there's happiness on the way, but it's needing to leave this energy as we talked about. Okay. Taurus, let's see what your message is. Okay. Messages for Taurus, please. What is the message for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. growth, healing, leadership, and passage. Beautiful. So definitely getting ready to open up new avenues in your life here, I feel. Taking command over yourself, over others, possibly, if this is work and career, because we do have the Stag Spirit leadership card here. But mostly, I feel like taking control over yourself, like leadership over yourself, leading yourself through new passages here. Yeah, you're going to feel guided. I really get the sense from this card, like big time, like it just came through like this energy that you are like absolutely going to be in this kind of zone that you may not have experienced for like a while. I feel like one of you, like some of you guys have had this experience once in your life before, ding, but it hasn't been for a while. And it's like it's coming back this so at some point in your lives, Taurus, I feel like there was something where you did feel like it was just like flowing, like something just flowed and you just felt guided to it. It could have been a career, it could have been a love situation, or what have you, whatever it was. I feel like that happened before, and but it hasn't happened for a very long time. I feel like that cycle is coming around for you again, where you are just going to almost like magically just feel in the flow, like you are being guided somewhere. So definitely pay attention to that, especially with this growth and healing. And that's probably why. That's probably why this is going to happen, because you're growing from lessons, you are healing from things. And again, this leadership spirit. We've got Stag Spirit leadership, and then we have this bear, that says bear spirit healing. But I also think of bears as kind of like powerful type leaders and protectors and things like that too. So I feel as you grow and heal, which you have been doing, I feel like something's going to open up for you beautifully here. But let's get the tarot and see what it has to say. Messages for Taurus, please. Emperor, another leadership and power card. So absolutely. And that's your, oh, and that just flew out. Let's see what that is. That's your energy, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. So there could be someone coming towards you, or there's just an energy of, again, leadership. Queen of Pentacles, leadership energy. Nine of Swords. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. So very clear message here. Justice. Yeah, justice. Something good wants to come in here for you. So pretty clear message on yours. I feel, especially anything to do with business, career, even romantic love as well. Anything that you're watching this for, I feel the vibe is really, spirit's like encouraging you to like take command, take leadership in a situation. Whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. It's like you have this emperor energy. It's also, emperor energy can be gaining control over your mind. So, not falling fate to worries and fears and things like that, but taking control over that. You control the mind. It should never be the other way around. It should never be the mind controlling you. So it is, yeah, but it shouldn't be. So work on those aspects. Okay. Queen of Pentacles here is a good sign. I feel like I really like the energy of these two. That's looking good. So I don't know if this is a romantic match or if this is just giving you extra information here that things are solid, things will be secure. Because the message here, I feel, is some of you may be in your head, not sleeping well, being very anxious, being very worried about things. There could be a lot of like mental fear, anxiety. I feel it's not necessarily that it's unfounded, but that it's, because there may be an initial fear here or worry here or something like that. So I don't feel it's unfounded, but I do feel it is compounding based on, possibly turning this into more than it is and adding more worry on top of worry, on top of fear, on top of fear. So with the King of Wands is, the King of Wands doesn't pay attention to this energy. He or she, whichever, energy. We're looking at the archetype here, But this person, the King of Wands, sees that, sees that, sure, they've got some worry, they've got a little bit of fear about something, but they will easily like cover that up in order to go after what they want. So they don't let those things stand in their way. The King of Wands is somebody who sees what they want and they go after it, despite being a little nervous, being a little unsure, being a little afraid, that sort of thing. They go after things. So I feel like this is a very, very clear message of saying it is time to go after something and go after it with a lot of like passion and motivation, and not spend your time thinking and worrying, or planning and thinking and then worrying and then coming up with more fears. No, not spending your time doing that. That's a waste of energy. But instead, just jump into something, start taking leadership and control. Even if you don't have all the answers where this passage is leading you, it's leading you in the right direction. All right, it will. You have to have faith, I feel. Okay. All right, let's see. Gemini. Okay, Geminis, let's see what we got for you. Message for you now, Geminis. Source, please. Highest and clearest message for the Geminis. Oh, this just fell out. All right, what do we got? Happiness. All right, beautiful. Okay. Geminis. Oh, that's stuck. Not wanting to come out. Okay. Gemini, what are the message for the Geminis, please? Stillness. Okay. The reflecting pool. All right, so definitely reflecting on what makes you happy is a good time to do that right now. And you have purity and being pure, and yeah, and having the courage. Okay, courage is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for you guys right away, without, we'll get to the tarot here, but I feel there's a message here of like there's a little birdie like talking to you in your ear. I think in a good way. Like there's like you have this little like kind of, I feel like it is like an animal spirit guide around you right now. Because it's look, like they're both headed towards you, to bring you these messages. Unicorns to me are all about being unique, true to yourself, reveling in your individuality, not being worried about it, not being afraid that you don't fit in like everyone else. This is about honoring that, being pure to yourself and your ideas and your uniqueness. And the happiness is they're both like headed towards this person here, which I'm seeing as you, Gemini. So the reflecting pool, reflecting on what has made you happy in the past, what, and having the courage, to go for those types of things. So I feel like this is a message of needing to really express your individuality, what makes you happy, and not being afraid to do that, not being afraid to stand out of the crowd a little bit, that kind of thing too. Okay, so let's see what else we have though. What messages does the tarot have, please, for Gemini? Thank you, source. Okay, Queen of Cups in your energy. So Queen of Cups to me is kind of reflecting, and there's a water energy here. It's a reflecting pool. So I feel like that is what you're doing right now. But you may not be thinking about the things that make you happy. I feel like right now you're more thinking about the things that like are gone. So instead of thinking about the things that are gone that you can't really do anything about or you can't change, I feel like this is saying instead use that same kind of deep emotional energy to also like reflect back on the things again that make you happy or that have made you happy in your past, even if you have to go way back looking for something. Some of you is I just got like if you had like a puppy or something like that, or pictures of puppies like made you happy or something like that. That just like came into my head. I don't know why this looks like a puppy to me, and it's not a puppy whatsoever, but it just for some reason looked like a little puppy with like a little collar and a little spot over his head or something like that. And it's not in tarot. It's more of a little cherub, but it just made me think of that. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, yeah, because whoever's around you has a very negative energy right now. They feel very left out in the cold. They may be going through some hard things or something like that. And a lot of times when our friends or people who are close to us are in that energy, then we can pick up on that energy. So be very careful not to. That doesn't mean you have to avoid this person. Like if they are a good friend or like a very close person, it doesn't mean you need to avoid them or anything like that. But it's like knowing to separate your energy, from, we can offer empathy and things like that, but don't let that energy affect you and make you start thinking about sad things or, stuff like that, because their sadness and their feeling like things aren't working out may be so strong and heavy that then that makes you start thinking about your own life and like how things aren't working out or how, uh, emotional you are about something. So don't let that happen. I feel like you need to keep your energy up at this time. If you are reflecting on things, then again, make them happy things. Okay. And what else do we have for Gemini? Yeah, all right. Because definitely, yeah, it's the same message. Okay. So the same message, because this is source asking you to look at things from a different perspective. And I feel, again, that's what I'm just going to keep reiterating that message. Instead of looking at things like as a sad thing here, this is about trying to see the other side. What was happy about this? Or, that sort of thing. Because now it's time for you to be your own unique individual self. And I feel like that there's like a part of your, it's almost kind of like a another ego, like an ego death of your, and I'm not saying, oh, you have an like such a big ego. That's not where I'm using this. I'm using this as in a more cosmic sense, that I feel like you have like like a mini ego death, that's shedding from you. And it's like, and this situation isn't helping much because it's testing you. So I do feel like this is sourcing, it's time to look at things from a different perspective. And there's like, you really need to follow your intuition here. High Priestess and the Unicorn, I mean, these are very, very unique individual spirit, highly spiritual energy that is around you right now, and that is you. And it's like, soon it's going to be time for you to get busy and go after like new things that really like spark you and that sort of thing. But it's going to take looking at things from a different perspective. Right now you're more looking at the things that you've lost in your life, or things that haven't gone right in your life, or those types of deals, and it's probably because of someone else's energy. So don't let that affect your energy, because you have things to go after right now. You have new things to go conquer right now and get excited about right now. And you need to have, oh my God, the courage. Yeah, I was just looking at this card, the courage. You need to have the courage, and that's exactly what these cards are. I was looking at these actually and then remembered that the other way around. I think I said that backwards. So these are about needing to have courage, all right, to go and be this and do this. So I feel like some of you guys, you kind of just need to like maybe watch like a bunch of like motivational videos, things like that are going to like, pump you up, things like that, right? And it's like, I feel like that is what's needed now, rather than focusing on all the sad things and all that kind of energy. All right. So, all right, Gemini, let's see what we have for Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What are the messages for Cancers? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So we have acceptance. Oh, something just fell out here. What do we got? Growth. Okay. And miracles. Loving it. Okay. I think you guys got this in another read recently too. I'm pretty sure. And look, flexibility here at the bottom of the deck. So acceptance, growth, miracles, and flexibility. So acceptance, growth, and flexibility to me all kind of are like those kind of similar energies. Like there's something here to accept and grow from and be flexible with. That's what I'm seeing here. All right. So, and then it's like miracles will come in. Very nice. I like this. Okay, let's see what the tarot is. What the tarot has to say. What the tarot is. What is you, tarot? What you got to say? What do we got? Tarot for Cancer. Give me the message, please. Spirit for Cancers with the tarot cards. What is the message for Cancers? All right, so you guys got Four of Swords right now. So I feel like you're just sort of like, you're waiting on something, possibly, sort of, Four of Swords is when we need to kind of, really go over, like if you've had a Three of Swords recently, or just everything lately has felt like a Three of Swords, where it's just sort of disappointing, things aren't really working out in the matters of the heart, or, or there's been like a major situation or something like that. This is where we actually really think about that. Like, where did that stem from? Why was it such a big deal? Why was there, because a lot of times, we just kind of gloss over that, like, oh, well, it just didn't work out, or sometimes even, we'll blame it on the, oh, well, they just weren't committable, or, things like that. But this is where we actually look at, like, well, then why were you attracted to that in the first place? Or like, what kind of went wrong? Looking at all angles of things. Okay. Not so much that you're just spending all your time doing that or anything like that, but it is a card of like recognizing why you had the Three of Swords to begin with. And that's when we're able to rest on our Ace of Swords here, which is our empowerment and truth. So I do feel like there's some time needed to reflect on some things, not like that deep, shadow work kind of, maybe, if you haven't been doing that, then yes, yeah, it probably is that. Okay. But if you have been doing that for a while, it's probably more of just like a little bit more reflecting going on, thinking about things. And then also, Four of Swords is very much a card of gratitude also, that even despite like, there's been some possible setbacks or something here, but then also remembering that, hey, you're still here, you're still functioning, you're still got things to look forward to, and being grateful for that energy as well. Let's see. Okay. So you may be dealing with another Cancerian energy here. Okay. Very possible. So some of you just maybe feel like you need to fight for something, or you are feeling like someone is keeping you like at a distance or something like that. So let's see. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups. So I do think there is like a wish fulfillment here. I do feel, and look, miracles and the Nine of Cups. So, I mean, Cancers really, can it get better than that? Right? So I do feel like, and this is like messages for you. So the Nine of Cups is about your wish fulfillment. So, and you have miracles here as well. So yeah, accepting a situation, because you have acceptance, and that goes well with what I was just talking about with the Four of Swords. Like really, like that is very important. All right, because that's the first step. And then it's like, then there is this growth. Okay. Then, it may feel like there's something you have to fight for here, or it may feel like there's something with it. Maybe someone is being defensive or something like that, but you're going to move forward. This is like moving forward or moving on, just like moving on to other things. Like if you're not getting your fulfillment, this is like moving to something else that will bring, that fulfillment. So, it can mean that energy as well. So it's a very positive reading. I like it. I feel like this is the important work to do. Just accepting something here, growing from it, learning from it, and then having the courage to move on from it, or, go and, see what else is out there, or go, those types of things. And it's like, woo, miracles coming in here. So I really think that that is a stunning reading for you, Cancers. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Who is next? Leo. All right, Leos. Let's see what the message is for you. Woo, that was too quick. I wasn't even like focused, so we won't count that one. Okay. It was the wisdom card. If any of you do care, though, it was wisdom is the word that was printed on that. Okay. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, please. What do we have for Leos? Air spirit, knowledge. Okay, and wisdom did fall out. So yeah, definitely pursuing things that lead to wisdom. Think, there's a message coming in that could lead to some sort of wisdom or knowledge for you, or maybe you are giving that to someone else and that brings them happiness, something along those lines. What else? What else do we have, please? Thank you. Okay, and you have protection. All right, very nice. So I would say, let's see, knowledge, happiness, protection. Yeah, there's probably some kind of message coming in here. Feel safe, feel protected. I would also say make sure that you are only partaking in knowledge and wisdom, because wisdom is a lot different than intelligence. There's a lot of intelligent people out there, but there's few people of wisdom. So I would say to make sure that, the things that you are taking in into your energy, into your environment, into your brain, all those types of things, making sure that they are messages that bring happiness. So protect yourself, don't just, because sometimes, when we're seekers and we are knowledge seekers and things like that, we can just find a lot of interesting shit, but only choose things I feel like that are truly based in wisdom. In other words, there's a lot of fascinating information out there in this world, and there's a lot of things that can be like really like seem like you're gaining a lot of knowledge and like new perspectives on things, and all kinds of interesting stuff like that going on, these days, especially with the advent of the internet. We get a lot of different perspectives of things that that open our eyes to things. I would just say make sure that you are protecting yourself and only allowing the type of knowledge in that really moves you in positive directions. That doesn't mean like bury your head in the sand kind of thing. I'm not saying that, but there is a difference, because like true wisdom should be happiness. True wisdom should be joy. So if you're not feeling that from the knowledge that you're getting via the internet or some things like that, well, then you may need to protect yourself a little bit. All right, because you should be in an energy of happiness right now. Okay. All right, what else do we have for Leos, please? What are the tarot messages for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leos, please. Leo. We have Six of Cups. So many of you are in a very sincere energy right now, friendship energy, or thinking about a past person. It's a nostalgia card. Um, could be a little crush or, something like that if it's not someone that you already have, some energy with. I'm not trying to read this all as love or anything like that, but let's see what's going on here. So we got the Knight of Cups. You're definitely wanting to move forward. I do feel like this sense of like wanting to offer something. There's a sense of like wanting to offer something. So that could be reaching out to a friend. Maybe you want to, again, you may be reaching out to them, trying to give them some knowledge, that could bring them happiness. Maybe you see something and it's like, it's just your protective spirit coming out. You guys are Leos, lions, you all also are protectors. So this could be a good friend or something where you're thinking about, you're wanting to reach out and be sincere and offer them something in order to, like, you see them maybe kind of in trouble or something like that, and you're trying to, out of genuine love and caring, you could be offering something to someone, offering your knowledge to bring more happiness into their life and that sort of thing as well. Okay, let's see. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune that was stuck in the deck, and then we have this as well, the Moon. Yeah, okay, so something is turning for you in a new direction. Yeah, there's a message coming in here. And look, Wisdom, the Hermit. So yeah, the Hermit is shining the light on Leo. How about that? So you had that wisdom card fall out at the very beginning, but I put it back in the deck because I hadn't really formed any, questions to source yet. But obviously that wisdom card was meant to come out because here's the Hermit. You got knowledge as your next card. So yeah, there's something that you could be dealing with a Scorpio perhaps, or something along those lines, or just something needs to end, possibly, and be moved on from, but it's like, it's kind of unclear like what that is. And the wisdom is like showing that to you. I also feel with the Page of Wands, there's some kind of communication coming in here as well. Yeah, it's like I get the sense there's somebody here that's like sad, or like they're on the fence, or I don't know, a little distant, something like that. But there's, because pages aren't like that great, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's something that you guys need to possibly move away from. Like if you're not clear on the answers that you are getting, then maybe it's time to turn the wheel towards a different direction. Okay, in order to protect your own happiness. All right, because this may be, the situation may just leave you like in the lurch, or like, the Moon card is sort of like not divulging things. It's like very veiled, kind of information. So I feel like there's deep down, you can still have like love for somebody. You can still want to like be sincere and offer something, but it's like sometimes we got to turn our own wheel and just, hey, if this person's not, if they're still keeping you, in this mode of back and forth. If it's a love thing, or, you know, it could be a family thing, you know, whatever, they're still doing that and still like being kind of defensive, things like that. Well, yeah, then maybe it's just time to chalk that up to, hey, you tried. You know, you were sincere, you tried, but maybe it's time to, you know, move towards different things. Okay, so that could be a message for some of you. Others of you, I feel like it's you know, just listen to your absolute wisdom here, your wisdom. And it's like you may not have all the answers about moving forward towards something, but Wheel of Fortune is a good card. It's wanting to bring you good things in. But don't get like just trapped by like little offers or things like that. You know, make sure you're going for the gusto here, Leo, is what I would say. All right. Good things coming though. I do feel with that Wheel of Fortune. It's different, and maybe it's just be different than what you had initially wanted. Okay. Let's see. All right, so that was Leo. Where are we at? Virgo. Okay, Virgos. Whoops. Virgo, change. Okay. Hold on one second, Virgos. So the dragonfly spirit to me is very social. So some of you may need to get a little more social, a little bit more of a social butterfly type of thing, a little more networking possibly. Things might start getting busier. Activation. Yeah, change and activation tells me I feel like you guys are going to start getting, yeah, busier. There's a transformation here for sure. Okay. So let's see. Happiness. Happiness seems to be the card du jour today. It's coming out in a lot of everyone's readings. So change, activation, and transformation. Yeah, I feel like this is an obvious message of saying, hey Virgos, okay, it may have been sort of like things at a standstill, or things were like at a lull, or, you know, not, you know, like lull, not lol, you know. It's sad that I even have to clarify that because lol is not a word in our dictionary, but I still got to clarify that I'm saying lull instead of lol. All right. Yeah, just things changing. I do feel, you know, getting more busy. There's an activation going on here. There's a transformation going on here. We have this beautiful, you know, like the pearl, right? So it's like, yeah, opening. Wow, I just like went to shuffle the cards and the Fool card flipped around. Like new things, new adventures. So yes, I do feel like new things are coming, absolutely. But it's going to require you to possibly be a little more social, be a little bit more like flitting here and there and doing a lot more things than you normally do. And I feel like there's an activation going on here of transformation that needs to happen. You know, this is a very unique individual in this, you know, oyster. This is, you know, this is the pearl of wisdom. All right. And it's like it needs to it needs to happen, you know, this you know, this energy here. I mean, she's got, you know, these butterfly wings, and it's like she's like this rare unique pearl, so that needs to transform now. So you, some of you may have been hiding yourself away, things like that, but it's time for you to change and activate, and, you know, for happiness sake, you know, get out there. All right, so let's see what other messages we have with the tarot for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for you? Woo! Oh my God. So okay, these cards just fell out on my little thing. They were off screen, so I'll scooch it up here so you can see. All right, what do we got? High Priestess. Yeah, there's something new coming. That's why. All right, Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is about communication, fresh starts. Yeah, you guys may be receiving a gift here of money, or like a little, this could be a loan or something like that. Yeah, you've got news coming in here. So I would say like there's a lot of things here. So this could be a date. This could be, but with Six of Pentacles and Ace of Swords, this is usually more like about contracts, things like that. So possibly some of you are getting a raise or more money, or signing contracts. This can be loans with the King of Pentacles, you know, all those types of things. So it's like something, I feel like you have your intuition going right now. So whatever your intuition is telling you, that's what you need to follow. Okay, because it's like Virgos, you have amazing intuition. You are so connected to not only the earth energy, which is the practical energy, but I mean, if you think about it, it's like the whole archetype of Virgo, right? It's like this cosmic, element to it too, with like the virgin of that, that type of thing. So it's like you guys have like a very rare ability to use your intuition for earthly, but also like more cosmically too. So whatever is coming through to you now, follow that. That is, absolutely, because there's definitely something lighthearted here that needs to be activated and then like transformed and like shown, because it's there's some kind of transformation that needs to happen. So the energy around you is the Hanged Man. So this is someone who is, they're in limbo. They feel stuck. They're in limbo. It's like there's, so if this is your love interest or something like that, there's not much action with this person. They're stuck, or if it's a situation, around you, it's like typically the Hanged Man is, someone with a lot of idea, there's the enlightenment and they're trying to get the enlightenment, but ultimately like they're stuck, they're just kind of there, they're not really moving forward, they're not moving backward, but they're not moving forward either. So I feel like that's, if it's love, well, they're just sort of intuitively, you probably know this. So this is saying either, hey, if you're tired of waiting on that person, then end it and start something new. Go after new things, transform yourself, start getting more social, get out there more, that kind of thing. It's, we should never have to wait around. There's legitimate reasons at times to wait on a love interest, or if that's what this could be work or career or whatever. And sometimes there's genuine reasons to wait on such things. But we know the difference between a genuine reason and a not genuine reason. In my book, if it's romantic love, there's no reason in the world that anyone should really keep you waiting that long, unless, again, like if it's legitimate, they really have to take care of something, or quit. But if they're like married and, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave that person, or they're just like, oh, well, once my career gets going, then we can, talk about commitment. If they're given all that bullshit, fuck, F that, because it's like when you want something, you go get it. Bottom line, right? You do, right? So why wouldn't they? So, there's an energy here of like somebody's just kind of like stuck. And it's like, it's, if it's romantic love, I would say, yeah, that's exhausting. And perhaps it's time to entertain new things. If it's not a romantic love situation, I just, it's just the energy here of like, just follow your intuition. Someone here is legitimately trying to see things from different perspectives. I do see that, but ultimately I feel like they're just like exhausted. They're kind of like, they're not able to, they're not seeing something. So it's like the Ace of Wands is more about like getting motivated, getting a new, excitement and things like that, a new project, all those types of things. All right. So ultimately, I feel like it's very positive. If this is all you, I would just say, follow your intuition in something that, if you can't find a solution, then sometimes the best thing to do is just go for something, go for anything. Ace of Wands is very like creative. It's all about activation here, changing, transforming, because this isn't working, whatever this is. Okay. All right. Let's see. Virgos. And you have the Ace of Swords under that as well, which is, personal victories and things like that as also. All right. So, let's see. Virgo. Libra. Okay, Libra. Let's see what we got for you. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Libras, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. I feel like you have two different energies here. Now, this could all be you, and if so, awesome. So, manifesting dreams, grace, but I don't know. I feel like there's two different energies here. I feel like there's an energy here of, like a female energy of wanting to manifest just like love and romance and, things like that in their life. I'm getting more of a fantasy element from this, though, quite frankly. All right. And then I feel like there's another kind of female energy here that is a little bit more old school wisdom. So this could be different aspects of you. Like, so part of you has this sort of like fantasy kind of little girl manifesting, not that manifesting is like, I don't mean in an immature way, like when I say those, but it's like, to me, it looks like fantasy novels to me, like being in that world, like in that fun, kind of world or something like that. And then this energy seems like more like, old soul. All right. So it's like, that could be two parts of you, or this could be two different energies altogether. So I'm not really sure where we're going with this. So let's get the tarot cards and let's see. Okay, so what does the tarot have to say for Libras? And I can certainly relate to that. I mean, there's times, where I feel like, that kind of good, wise, old soul vibe, and then other times where I'm like, ooh, and I feel very new to this world, at times, or very, enthralled by the magical sides of things in life sometimes. So, it's probably, something like that. But let's get a little bit more. I almost feel like these are two different people though. But they're both women, so like I'm not sure, that I'm a little hesitant on that. But I do feel like and it could just be because there's a lot of different Libras watching this. So some of you are this one, that you're trying to manifest love, you're being very it's like magical to you, things like that. And then there's possibly others of you Libras out there who aren't really about that right now. You're more about learning like things in depth and going deep with things, and you're more about the wisdom and wisdom seeking, at this time. So, all right, let's see. So what are the messages for Libras, please? What are the messages for Libra? Libra sun, moon, rising, and Venus, please. Libras. Two of Pentacles. Well, that is kind of a balancing act. So maybe there are two different parts or two different sides to you at this time. So tossing around something, not sure what to do necessarily. Yet the Magician is around you though. So a lot of manifesting energy here. So manifesting dreams. Okay, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. So some kind of communication coming in. And I see the Lovers card here, and I can't help but notice also the Fool. And what is this here? The Sun. Beautiful. A lot of major arcanas. So I'm seeing the Fool card sticking out here. That caught my eye. You've got the Sun card here. You've got the Lover. So yeah, definitely a choice coming up for you. But I do feel like you may be taking a risk, a gamble, a leap of faith, something like that. But ultimately, towards your happiness with the Sun card here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at that. Hermit shining light on you. Justice, your card. Ace of Pentacles, an offer. So, and I see, look, the Ten of Pentacles here as well, next to, that card where I was at. So yeah, I do feel like you guys have something coming in here. Yeah, some kind of offers coming. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Things turning, changing, all that kind of deal. So I would say like the current energy now, or not the current energy, I'm sorry, we're looking at messages for you now. The message for you now is that there is some kind of there's definitely a manifestation going on here. Someone's like really trying hard to manifest, like they're going into other worlds, I feel, in order to manifest things. So I just get a real magical kind of vibe from this. Like an astral world almost kind of thing. So it's like I just feel like there's this energy around you of manifestation. I don't know if that's you or someone around you. Okay. And I feel like you are just sort of like you're feeling kind of in limbo with a situation. You've got choices to make. You got a decision to make, or you will be having that soon. There's some kind of news or communication coming in. So what is it? Yeah, to make a judgment call about. So what necessarily is the message for Libra? So what is the message source for Libra for them now? Like, what is the advice oh, all right, what just flew out there? The Ten of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, there's a message about your security. Yeah, finances look good. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, these are really good cards. So a lot of like financial things and choice. Yeah, there's some kind of choices here. So I do feel like there's like you have Yeah, and there's like getting more money or a raise or something like that. This can be a loan or raise or something like going on here. But there's an option here. There's a choice here. So that's something coming up to do with your money, your financial security, but not in a bad way. This is not like a bad thing. This is something good because all the cards are really high money cards. So I do feel like you guys have a choice right now. There's a lot of manifestation energy around you. I do feel there's a message coming in, and it's going to be in regards to your security, your finances, but it's good, with these cards. Okay, so any advice? Give me one more advice card for Libras, please. Now, this could also be like, if you're trying to manifest a marriage, or you're trying to manifest getting out of a marriage, I mean, it's going to be in a lot of different things to others, but it's like it's all very positive. And if it has anything, well, I'm not going to say if, because it obviously does in this read, has something to do with financial security, like it looks good. Okay, you have very good high financial security cards, whether you get married or whether you are leaving a marriage and you're as concerned you're not going to have enough money, or things like that. Whatever's going on that you are dealing with now, or that you need to make a choice about, financially you look fine, you look good. Okay, so any other, okay, thank you. So yeah, just take your time in thinking about things. It may feel like you're in limbo at right now, but it's like there's going to be a communication coming in that will shed light on something here. So the Hangman also is about looking at things from different perspectives. So it may, you may have to look at something, especially, you're trying to manifest this particular thing. Maybe this is a love match. Maybe it's your perfect job. Maybe it's your perfect husband, whatever this, or wife, whatever, this is going on. There may be something here to look at, though, from a different perspective. Okay, but you can have all this. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's like right now it's just like circumstances may seem like the world is in upheaval, or like the financial system in general is this or that, or competitive, or what have you, but it's like you're going to move forward and be victorious. All right, that's what I see for you. All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the messages are for you. Dang it. Oh my gosh, so hard to pick up these cards without wrecking them and ruining them. Okay. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, Libra, you have refuge, stability, and miracles. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be fine. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What are the messages for you, Scorpios? I did mine prior to this, and then it was very fun. Oh, look at you. All right. Got stuff falling out here already. Grace, new beginnings, chaos, interesting, and transformation. Okay. So let's see. What do we got? Because that reminds me of Scorpio, because transformation, right? So caterpillar and the butterfly, death, rebirth, all that kind of stuff. And chaos reminds me of the Tower card, which reminds me of Scorpio too, even though, it's not really a Scorpio card per se, but it always reminds me of that. So grace, new beginnings, chaos, and transformation. Okay, so let's see what plays out here with the tarot as far as messages for you. So I would say, Scorpio, right off the bat, like no matter what sorts of things are thrown at you, take things, you have, the wise woman of the Grove card, you have a lot of wisdom and grace to fall back on. So like I feel like this is very old soul, type energy here. So it's like, and also too, I feel like you know where the treasure is. Like so it's like go to that place of grace in dealing with situations, especially anything involving a new beginning here. So it could be somebody starting a new job, a new love situation, what have you. It could be numerous things. There may be chaos going on around you, but it's like you're you're this rare like pearl in this situation that's able to like grow wings and adapt, if need be, right? You look, there's these cards of wisdom here, right? The pearl here, and then this like wise woman of the Grove. I mean, grace is one of the main absolute ingredients of wisdom. So it's like I feel like you need to fall back on that, and make sure that part of your energy is coming out with any things that may seem like a little bit chaotic or anything like that. All right, so let's see what else we have for Scorpio, please. So what are the messages for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment and things like that, because honestly, it's like, I I started turning off comments for my other videos because I just wasn't getting very many, and I've been doing this for nearly 4 years, and I'm starting to think, why am I doing this? Quite frankly. So, and and it's not because I need the glory of the comments. It's just because I do need comments to make it on YouTube. If people don't leave comments on my videos, then my videos don't go anywhere, and then it's hard for me to stay in business. So please leave a comment if you guys like this video, thumbs up, all those types of things. Support the channel if you're into it. Let me know, and that keeps encouraging me to keep going. All right, let's see. What do we got? Scorpio, message for you. Message for Scorpios, please. Their energy. Okay, so you have a Six of Swords. So I do feel like you are not, engaging in anything chaotic right now. I feel like you are leaving things that, like, you are doing the right things. You're not letting things bother you. You're just moving forward to where, you're headed to this new beginning. So you are doing that with grace. You're not holding on to things, because this is my Fight Your Battles Wisely card. So you've seen that, why get upset over this or that, or, I don't want troubles and things like that. I want to go towards calmer waters. So I feel like you're handling a situation with grace right now, just sort of by not entertaining it and just moving forward towards like new things. Okay. Some of you may be literally moving with these cards as well, or taking on a new job. I'm getting that too for many of you. Okay. Yeah. King of Swords. All right. So yeah, there could be somebody around you that is, being, because the King of Swords, usually masculine energy. It doesn't have to be, but usually, I get that from the King of Swords, and a little cold, not really opening up, not being vulnerable, things like that. It can be a very much of a business oriented type card as well. Maybe you're heading towards some contracts with the King of Swords or something along those lines. Let me get a little bit more messages for Scorpio, please. Thank you. All right, so you have the Devil card. So this could be a Capricorn in your energy, or something coming in around Capricorn season. So December, a little bit into January. Hey, ooh, wow, yeah, you got that. Wow. Boom. So you got some good cards here, though. Message. Okay, I'm not really seeing what your message is. Let me try a little bit more. Let me clarify this a little bit. Let me get the little deck. Clarify this message for Scorpio, please. What is the message for them now? Keep moving forward. I do see that, forward movement. Don't entertain things that get you hung up, for sure. You may have to strategize or get legal counsel for some sort of new beginning also. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Something's coming in quickly. Yeah, you're resisting, so keep doing that. Yeah, I feel this is a colder energy around you, quite frankly. I do get male energy here. It could be a Leo, doesn't have to be, or a Capricorn or a Pisces. I just feel like someone's like coming towards you quickly. I feel it's best to restrain. Yeah, look, and the Nine of Cups is sticking out. It was sticking out when I was holding these cards. Yeah, and lots of swords. King, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow, yeah, look. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight. So every single court card of the swords is out here. All right, so I do feel there's a lot of information coming to you quickly, Scorpio. You have Nine of Cups here. That is wish fulfillment. And I'm seeing, double confirmation of that. But I do feel like in order to get there, it's like there's something about resisting. You got to fight your battles wisely. Don't choose things to get hung up on that don't serve you. Just keep moving forward. Okay, and what do we got over here? Yeah, seriously, more confirmation. Yeah, there's somebody like kind of battling you, I feel like, with the Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. It's just sort of like, Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I feel like just keeping your cool and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You have something that's coming towards you. I feel this is a timing card. I don't feel it's something that's unhealthy for you or toxic for you or anything like that. There may be, because you do have chaos, but you have transformation. Something you are able to transform here into like a pearl. All right. So, but as long as you just like don't entertain things that aren't serving you, keep moving forward towards your what you're manifesting, what you want, those types of things, because there's a new beginning here. I feel like someone's trying to possibly, this is kind of male energy here. It could be air energy. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's not necessarily like, it could be hangups or something like that, that's just sort of but if you handle things with grace, I feel like there's a lot of transformation here for you that's going to be very beautiful. For some of you, this could even be, legal things, or like a firing, or just something like that in general. But again, I feel like all is coming into a good fruition with the Nine of Cups here. So, and this Queen of Pentacles is here too. Queen of Pentacles is nice energy. That's always like a nice like mother type quality to the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely grounded, stability, very good with money, practical, things like that. So I feel like this could be like a friend around you, or some kind of energy around you also that is helpful or useful. So you've got some really nice cards. I'd say the message for you now is super clear, as far as like, I don't know what the circumstances are. That's not super clear, because you got a lot of like, nothing really flows with all these court cards, because it's a general reading, so I don't know who they are for you. So I'm looking at the archetype more of anything. But I would say your main message is to handle things with grace. Don't entertain things that aren't working for you. All right, keep moving forward. Maybe a little chaotic for a minute, Five of Swords, here as well, but it's like, keep going. You're like this pearl, and you're growing and transforming, and all those things. You're headed towards your wish fulfillment. Okay. Let's see. Sagittarius. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages, please? Oh, all right. So we have refuge. Beautiful. Prosperity. Beautiful. Flow and change. All right. And transmutation at the bottom of the deck. So like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Nice. Okay. Refuge, prosperity, flow, and change. So I feel like some of you guys you're going to get it's like busy, slow kind of energy is what I see. So I do feel like many of you are going to definitely need to go with the flow for something, because something's going to get like busy for you. I feel like you're going to be way more social. I think you're going to be getting out a lot more and doing a lot more things. So I don't like, if you're sort of a homebody or whatever, I feel like that may be changing very soon. I feel like you're going to be out and about a lot more soon. But you're just going to need to kind of go with the flow of the things that are coming up. I also feel for those of you who are like, if this makes sense, like in your job, like I feel like you're going to be asked a lot of things. Like you're going to have to go to this place, and you're going to have to go to that place. Like I feel like you're going to have to be some of you are going to be traveling more in the future, where you're going to be asked to go places and do something. So I do feel like that's going to be a little bit, it could be some, exciting and things like that, but some of you may also feel like, oh God, that's kind of a pain. But it's like, just go with the flow. I feel like there's just a lot of networking ahead for you, and I feel like many of you are going to be getting out a lot more, and your prosperity is going to be building as well. So many of you too, yeah, Six of Wands. Many of you I'm getting are buying a house this year. All right, I'm getting that as well. Okay, so what else? What is the message for Sagittarius, please? All right, so you have Six of Wands, so you're feeling very confident about things right now, I do feel. Probably getting attention for something recently, getting a little bit more praise, you know, with something than usual, that kind of thing. Okay, so around you, you have someone that I don't know if this is if there's been a divorce recently or something like that, but I do feel there's somebody that's around you that has had a divorce or yeah, they may you may be dating somebody soon who has left a marriage or feels very out in the cold in their current marriage. So just be careful because it could just be third party where, you know, they're not getting the love in their marriage, so they may be looking elsewhere. So be careful with that, I would say. All right. Any other messages for Sagittarius? Okay, and you have justice. Yeah, so I do see marriage, possibly like in your future or a Libra. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups here as well. All right. Yeah. So also too, like if you've been seeing somebody for a really long time and it's like, oh my God, is there ever going to be marriage? Because I can't help but notice this ring in the prosperity card. It looks like a ring to me. I kind of get the sense like I feel like you guys were very similar energies because I'm seeing these knights at the bottom of the deck kind of thing. And it's like, there's a few other cards before that, right? Because there's something that has to end before this wish comes in. But I'm just kind of seeing like whoever you're dealing with in a love situation, you guys probably were very similar ish, like similar types. But it's like I feel like there's like this connection that's being recognized here as much stronger. So I feel like a union is growing stronger as well. Yeah, yeah. Somebody was like, like somebody around you was like more pushing for marriage. I feel, and I feel like you were more sort of like do. Well, you know, like you weren't opposed to that, but it's like kind of wasn't your thing or something like that. I do feel like you guys are getting like way more connected. So I would not be surprised if there isn't marriage in the future. Plus, you have this like Nine of Cups here. I feel like things are changing for you. So I feel like your sort of homebody days are over. I feel like you're going to get very busy. I feel like you're going to be asked a lot. Also, I'm getting that. Like, you're really going to be asked a lot of. And I feel that's through your work or job. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. Like you may need to, and if you're self-employed, then it's maybe just saying, you know, there's a lot of different things that you will have to rise to the challenge of. But for many of you, I'm almost getting like it's a like there's you have an interesting job, but you're going to be called to do more things. But this is all like happening for a karmic cycle reason to bring you to this Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment and also bring this love thing closer together. So, like bringing love in is what I feel. So, that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn next. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What are the messages for Capricorns out there? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we have miracles, Capricorn. Beautiful. Only you believe like I believe, babe. There you go. Miracles. All right. Generosity. Capricorn, please. And beauty. Okay. Purity at the bottom of the deck. Very individual, unique, all those good things. Be pure. Yeah, there's like a natural beauty here. Okay. All right, I would say definitely expect you know, more feel like something's really going to start growing, maple spirit, but it's rooted, like it's rooted. So it's not on like, it's not like a windfall thing. I'm not getting windfall for you, like a winning of the lottery or something like that. Although, you know, not going to take that away from you either. I mean, sure, it could be that as well. But I feel like there's something here that's like got like roots, all right, that is going to be like some sort of generous gift. Some of you may be receiving a very generous gift. Some of you may be giving a very generous gift. That could be too, but I feel like it's receiving. Because you are a natural beauty. That's what I'm getting to. All right. So because of that purity, that unicorn and all of that. So it's like very unique, different, you know, very comfortable with yourself. So I would say if you're like a female, to get in that energy of being very comfortable with yourself, embracing your natural beauty, embracing your uniqueness. You know, unicorns to me are very unique and pure to yourself. So I would say being in that energy, you're going to attract like generous miracles. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have for Capricorn? What are the messages for Capricorn? This could be a female too that is like around you. So this could be, you know, if you're into females or something like that, this could be a female that, you know, is coming in for you. Very beautiful, attractive, very generous. It's like a miracle, like somebody brought this angel into your life, or, you know, something like that too. All right, someone could be viewing you that way, Capricorn, as well. All right, so what else do we have for Capricorn, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Ding. So my phone just dinged right as I pulled the Page of Wands. So which Page of Wands means messages. So I do feel there's like, you know, you are looking over messages, or you are texting someone right now, something like that. Some of you are throwing out your resume to different things. You know, Page of Wands can be that too. So whatever, you know, that makes sense. You know, anything to do with communication and motivation and passion and creativity, you know, all those types of things is the Page of Wands. So typically something about messages, and that is in your energy. I feel like you're excited to take something on here as well. So the Magician just fell out as I said that. So yeah, definitely some kind of magic going on behind the scenes here in a good way. Okay. So yeah, the Six of Wands around you. So someone is coming in who they yeah, I feel like they want to offer you something. So this person is very confident that is around you. I feel like they're saying, follow me, Capricorn, I'll show you the way. That's what I'm getting here. So it's like, this could be a mentor coming in. This could be, I mean, maybe you are being, you know, again, these can be vice versa. Maybe you're acting as the mentor or what have you. But I feel it's like this, like, yeah, show me, you know, I've done this before. I'm going to show you how it works. You know, so it's almost like a manifestation mentor or something coming your way is what I feel. There's somebody very confident. I mean, it could be love. I'm not getting that yet, though. I'm not, because it feels more like it's motivational, but it could absolutely be passion. You know, because somebody, you know, sees this, you know, sees this beauty. Okay. A Ton of Wands fell out. A lot of fire energy. And I just see this as fire as well. Fire, earth, and water are here. What is not here is air. I don't feel air energy is represented in your reading. So air energy is about like mind. It's also about communication. Although you do have a page, so I feel there is communication. But it's good that air energy isn't here necessarily, because most of the air tarot cards are like more about mental fears and anxieties. Give me a little bit more, please. What exactly is the message for Capricorn? It flipped around there. I saw something flip around. Might have been the Star, I think. I'm not sure. It might have been your card, actually. Let's see. All right, what else is the message here for Capricorn, please? Okay. Yeah, there's something coming in here. So in a good way, I do feel. Yeah, the wheel is turning for you. The wheel's going to turn for you guys in, I would say November, late November to December. And then we're starting to see some swords and some getting a little bit of fear and things like that of moving forward. But yeah, there's a good cycle coming in for you, I feel, around late November into December. So there's something that is good, but it's like be very careful with don't self-sabotage anything. I would also be very careful in other people's energies around you, also, and making sure that you just keep plowing through no matter what. Don't let other people's negativity hone in on your energy or anything like that. Uh, because I do feel there's somebody here that's going to be jealous of something, so I would be very careful with that because that's a that can be a powerful energy. So I would just say you're fine because you're far like above like this far trumps that'll just ride right over that, but it can cause like little hiccups and things like that. So I do feel like there's something really good coming to you guys is all I'll say. So I do feel there's something good. You just got to keep going. I do feel for some of you this is romantic love, and like you're going to end up being very, very happy. Okay, because these are not far from the deck either. So it's like, but it's going to start like small, is what I see. So that's the thing. It's like somebody just might find you attractive, and you think, oh, they're just a player, or oh, they're just full of themselves. They're so cocky and confident, or something like that. But no, I feel like this person's going to be very into you, and they're going to be very, very, very protective over you. I'm getting Leo vibes for sure, even though this is not a Leo card, but that would be I could no shade on my Leo males, but Leo males in particular, I do find tend to be very protective over their people, right? Their women or men or whoever they date. So I do feel like somebody is coming in, but it's going to start small, but it's going to really grow, and it could even be like your person. This person's going to find you very attractive if it is a love situation. If it's a work and career situation, I feel it's really good. I feel like there's good news coming in. There's somebody that's going to show you like the way towards something, and it's like, but I feel like there could be like some jealousy around that. So just be careful with that energy. Okay. Let's see. All right, where are we at now? Capricorn, Aquarius. That's where we at right now. All right, let's see what we got for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, what are the messages, please, for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, that Miracles card is really wanting to fall out there. I like it. All right, Aquarius. I need a miracle every day. Phoenix, transmutation. Truth. I like this already, Aquarius. Yeah, you're gonna receive like really special messages. Like pay attention to like spirit animals and things like that. I feel like they will have messages, for you. Um, really, really, wow, yeah, really good. Yes, sanctuary and knowledge. Interesting. Okay. I really, really felt that card for sure. Okay, let's see. This purification card at the bottom of the deck as well. And look, she just has this like magic touch. Like there's a lot of like magic in your reading. Be protective over your knowledge, all right? Like, okay, so over your old magic. I don't know what that means. Okay, but that's the message I'm getting. It's a weird message I'm getting for you guys. This does not seem like an Aquarius reading. This seems more like it would be like a Taurus reading or like something like that. Um, I'm getting that you need to be protective over your old magic because there's messages coming in that are delivering you the truth. And it's leading you to this peace. But it's like, I feel like that there's like part of you that's wanting to, it's really weird. Why am I getting such deep, heavy messages on this? So hold on one second. Let me just do the tarot. It does not seem like a typical. Not that you guys aren't like deep and magical and all. It just seems odd. So let me get a little bit more on this. Okay. What is a message, please, for Aquarians? What is a message for Aquarians? Okay, the Devil card. Yeah. See, there's maybe it's needing to go the other way. Okay, hold on. Ace of Pentacles fell out over the knowledge. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and look, your card. Star card. Messages coming in. Lots of messages. 2 knights, 2 pages. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, something needs to change here. Because the Devil card can be obsession. It can be just bad thinking, it could be bad attachments, things like that. It may not be anything like that. I mean, if it is, it is. But it could also just mean that there's a Capricorn in your energy. But this is like your card, right? So the very first card is your card. This is the person around you. And then, this is basically the message. So it's like, Devil card could be, there could be like possibly too much obsession about something or just too much. All right. Anything. All right. 9 of Cups, though, is like around you. I don't know if this is a person necessarily around you or just your like an energy around you and available to you. So the 9 of Cups is about manifesting. So it's like the truth, though, is here. Like there's like a truth that is being given to you. It's like all you got to do is ask. Like your animal totems. Like ask your animal totems for the truth or for your wish. I feel like, but be careful what you wish for, though, also is here. There's like a delicate like line here is what I see, but it's good. Okay. You have the Sanctuary card that it's just kind of by itself, and then this card landed right over the Air Spirit. So, we have a lot of different animal kind of totems here. Okay, the bear is very protective, very loyal. The fox is very clever. And then we have the rabbit. Rabbits to me are like fertility and, because, they birth a lot, right? So it's kind of almost like Empress energy, a lot of fertility. So it's like, I feel like protective energy is around you at this time. I think that's good. I feel like there's something on the internet that will bring you a lot of knowledge. Also, too, I can't help but notice these 3 pentacles, which is like the 3 of pentacles to me. So like working in tandem with others, not just trying to do everything yourself, like working in tandem with others, I feel is very good. There's definitely something to be gleaned over the internet or via, it's the internet. It's like YouTube or it's Google or it's, something like that. Or maybe you guys are taking an online class, something like that. All right. Because it's air spirit. So I really feel it's deeply entwined with the internet, where you are receiving this knowledge, and there is an opportunity here. So I would say, yeah, just transmutate. Any like the phoenix rises from the ashes. The phoenix doesn't get caught in the devil chains. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught in the devil chains. Devil wants to hold you down. The phoenix rises above. Okay, and because it's like there's a truth there's a message of truth that's going to be delivered to you, and I really feel like there's like this moment of zen. It's like almost like an animal spirit or something that comes to you and gives you like some sort of a truth in a sense, like where you have this like really cool moment. And I feel like also too, there's something on the internet for you that is an opportunity. I don't know if that's in career or if it's just something to see. There's something on the internet to see that's going to be an opportunity for you. I do feel that's coming. And there's something here about, sanctuary is like, sanctuary is a beautiful word. I haven't really looked at the, what do you call it, the etymology of it, but you know, it's an interesting word to choose, you know, because it's not something that really people use that much anymore. That's why I was getting kind of really old school magic going on here. But I really think that, you know, it's like this is like where you are safe. Like somebody here is very clever, somebody here is very protective, and somebody here is very fertile. Because again, we got yeah, you got three pentacles here, and you got these like three animals here. So it's about working together because each of you all have something and then turning it into one solid thing. So there may be two other people to like accomplish something with. Somebody's clever, somebody's protective, somebody's like abundant, you know, fertile, you know, that sort of thing. All right, so odd message for you, Aquarius. I hope that made sense, and all those good things. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff too, guys. All right, what have we got for Pisces? What is the message for Pisces? Please, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Stillness, the reflecting pool. Okay, somebody else had this card. I think I want to say it was Gemini, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, what do we got for Pisces, please? Pisces, okay, thank you. Courage, okay. Whoa, okay. Something fell out here. Playfulness and healing. All right. So, all right, spending a little time in the reflecting pool, thinking about some things, and having it, it's like I feel like it'll give you ding the courage to go do something. All right. So by reflecting, looking at some things, it's going to give you the courage to take on something. Some of you maybe, you know, you want to go somewhere, you know, go to someone's house, you want to transform your own home. Maybe you're getting different ideas about how you want to, so, you know, it doesn't sound like super deep and important, but, you know, those things can be transforming, like decorating. Maybe you it's like you're tired of like reflecting. It's like you want to have the courage to like change something in your life is what I'm sensing. So you have the playfulness card, but you have the healing card. And then enlightenment at the bottom of the deck with that. So I don't know. For some of you, you need to, you know, it possibly instead of being like playful with a situation, you need to actually have the courage to go after a situation or heal something, you know, or something like that. Others of you, I don't know. I get a little mama bear here, like a little protectiveness. Some of you may need to stand up for, like if there's a child involved or something like that, you know, not in a bad, like I'm not getting like icky creepy vibes or anything like that, but there's something maybe that you need to stand up for your child. Maybe they play a lot and they, you know, maybe you have like, you know, you live with somebody and they're not like, they don't, you know, it's not their child, so they don't understand or something like that, so you need to like stick up for them and say, hey, you know, kids are going to do that, they play, you know, something like that. I'm getting kind of weird, but that's a particular message. But most of you, I do feel like you just need to have the courage to stand up for yourself. I feel like you just need to have the courage to stand up for yourself in a way, but not in a, not playful, like in a, this is more mature, you know, not just dabbling in things, but being mature, you know, type of energy here. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say though. All right, what do we got? What do we got, Source? What is the message for, what is the message for Pisces now? With the Lover's card, yeah, needing to make a choice. You could have a Gemini heavily on the brain as well, or just a love situation in general, but typically the Lover's card is more about like a choice or an option. You're trying to bring harmony to a situation, but you may not be sure like which direction to go. Okay. So you may, you know, I feel like you're craving more passion in your life, things like that. You may be dealing with someone who's holding back. They are not opening up and being vulnerable. You know, I don't know if this is your husband, possibly with the Ten of Swords and King of Pentacles, or your wife, or, you know, which have you, you know, but I'm getting the sense like there's, you're reflecting a lot on things, and you're trying to get the courage to do something. All right. There's a playfulness in you, that wants to come out, but there's something else that needs to be healed. It's not really that. So what you're thinking of, like, you may be thinking, oh, I want more passion in my life, or, oh, I want things to be like, more flirtatious in my life, or, something like that, with possibly within a relationship. But that's not what it is. There's something else that needs healing here. It's just coming out in that form because that's the easier distraction. But there's something else that needs to be like reflected on and addressed here, I do feel, and the courage to do so. So that's deeper. No, don't mean to go so deep, but that is a message for some of you. Others of you, it's like, I do feel like, especially like work, career, things like that, it's like you have options in front of you. You may have a safe option, and then you may have something that's like a little bit more risky. What exactly is the message for Pisces, though? Like, what is the message and advice? All right. Yeah, you guys you're wanting a breakthrough. That's what I really see, honestly, is like, it's almost like things have become too burdensome, dragging on day to day, that kind of thing. Um, you want somebody to have a breakthrough, or you want to have a breakthrough. Yeah, somebody here is just very non-participatory. They've kind of checked out in a sense. I rarely ever say this stuff because I avoid it like anybody's business in readings, but someone may they may have gone to the doctor and heard some news they don't like, and they don't want to talk about it. And that's why they're not opening up. They're scared, but it's like, the thing is, I feel like everything is going to be okay, but they're scared about it. So I don't know. I'm getting that message. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Ultimately, I really don't think much is, there's a lot of thinking about taking new opportunities. There's a lot of thinking about courageously doing things and stuff like that, but I don't see any action of doing those things. So I do kind of get the sense there's a stuckness here. There's like wanting breakthroughs, wanting these things, but there's really something else that needs to be healed here. So what is it that needs to be healed? What is it that needs to be healed here? What is it that needs to be healed? Bottom line. Okay, Ace of Wands, yeah. So it's like just passion in general, all right, is what I see. So I feel like there's also too a very sensitive subject, but if there's any like sort of uh male issues or anything like that, it's like this can be healed. This can be. All right, but there's going to have to be, the braveness to go and heal it. Okay, but I do see that things would be fine. All right, that's just a weird message. Yeah, I'm getting weird messages on these last two here. So but mostly I don't think it's that. I think it's more that there's no spark. Like, something needs to be sparked here. Um just the original passion needs to be sparked again. uh, whether this is work, career, what have you. If it's work and career, if it's this like long and drawn out, you're not happy, then there's something here that needs to be, more motivating for you, or something to get excited about. Find some way then to bring, I'm not saying you should just go leave your job, maybe, it depends, but it's like there's something here where you need to spark something more creative, bring it in however you can. Maybe that's the playfulness, or what have you. So, but there's a lot of like passion and motivation that needs to be gone after here, is what I see, is like what's going to heal the situation. All right, Ace of Wands is all about being motivated, passionate, creative, interesting, all those things. It's new energy. It's not old, looking back, being cut off, not showing emotions, on this male energy's part, or the female who's, kind of just like looking at what they used to have but don't have now. It's not that energy. Ace of Wands is like new, bright, vitality, things like that, passion, and getting that back into something. That's what I am seeing for Pisces. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys soon. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.